Okay, thank you everybody for joining us this evening for this Lifewave presentation. My name's Jules. I've been with Lifewave for about 18 months now, and I started patching straight away. And I couldn't believe the difference in my energy levels. They just went through the roof. I always suffered with brain fog through perimenopause and nothing was shifting it. Yet 2 weeks after wearing these patches, it was like a light bulb moment. I had mental clarity like you wouldn't believe, and it stays that way, thankfully. So no more brain fog. And to me, it's been life-changing. Throughout those months, also my eyesight has improved and my hair has grown thicker. My skin is much more glowing and looking more youthful, and I'm just feeling in the best state I possibly could be at the age of 50. I feel like I'm about 25 again, which is great. So thank you Lifewave for that. It's been amazing, and we hear some amazing life-changing stories with these patches. So the question I've got for you is, have you been patched yet? These patches elevate, activate and regenerate your cells. If you haven't been patched yet, get one on. So I can't do a presentation on Lifewave without talking about this amazing guy, David Schmidt. He's our CEO and the inventor of X39, and he has over 130 patents. In fact, he has over 200 patents now, which is incredible. And he's the main scientist behind the scene and obviously an inventor as well. He specialises in age reversal, which is absolutely amazing. I mean, it just sounds fantastic, doesn't it? It's what we all want. And in 2008, David focused his attention on stem cell research, which is really massive at the moment, and everybody's talking about it. His recent patent took 10 years and $4.5 million to bring to the marketplace, and that was for the X39 patch, which is what we're talking about tonight. So this just shows you a little example of one of the patents, and it quotes by saying, embodiments as a result of elevating copper peptide, including activation of stem cells, improvement in energy, elevation and antioxidants, and it goes on to say reduction in inflammation, management of pain, improvements in stamina, elevation of collagen production and improved wound healing. Wow, that is absolutely incredible. And if you can think about all the people that we can help with this patch, but not just that, the patent just means that we are protected against any competition for many, many years. So it just really does give you peace of mind. So why X39 stem cell activation patch? Well, the fewer stem cells we have, the faster we age and the slower we heal. Now, we're born with billions of stem cells, but by the age of 30, our stem cells, half of them are only active, and the rest are dormant. When you get to the age of 60, almost all of your stem cells are dormant. So this is why we need something to reactivate ourselves so that basically we can start feeling in a more youthful state. And hundreds of millions of people experience symptoms of aging. And, you never hear anyone saying they wished they felt or looked older. Everyone wants to feel and look younger and really get the best out of our bodies. So how does X39 work? Well, it's a proprietary form of phototherapy. That doesn't mean that you have to stand out in the sun with this patch on, but it works with our own light, our own infrared light. And that is reflected back into our body to activate our copper peptides. It's a patented nanocrystal technology. And the great thing about it is it's non-transdermal. So it means that nothing is going into your skin. There's no drugs, no chemicals or no stimulants, and it's totally non-invasive. So really, really natural, just working with our own body. So what are the benefits of X39? Well, these are the real general ones that most people will feel in the first few weeks. Increased strength, reduction in inflammation, increased stamina, energy and vitality. You hear most people say this is one of the things they notice in the first few days even. Mental clarity, as I say, that was a big one for me. Restored muscle and skeletal conditions, improvement in sleep. Now, what you will find is the improvement in your quality of sleep is so much better that you actually start waking up feeling refreshed and ready for the day. And improved skin appearance. Yeah, people do start noticing this and commenting a few months in how much younger and more glowing you're looking. And it achieves an optimal health, so a state of complete physical, mental and social well-being. Now, this is really interesting. It's the results of a topography map of a 77-year-old woman. Now, in session 1, it shows the brain there, and you can see there's lots of inflammation. So the red signifies the inflammation. Now, at this point, she's not on X39, she's not using it at all. And you can see there's a lot of lack of brain coherence there. Now, in session 2, she's been using the X39 for 3 weeks, and you can see it's a massive turnaround there. There's no redness there, so there's no inflammation and improved brain coherence. And in session 3, she's been wearing X39 for 6 weeks at this point. And as you can see, again, it's a complete turnaround, much better brain coherence, absolutely no inflammation at all. So that really is impressive. And it can be noted that when she came in, her brain was hyperactive, and her brain calmed down dramatically after the second visit, after wearing X39 for 3 weeks. And then her brain remained calm wearing the patch for 6 weeks. So that's absolutely incredible. I love that slide. So X39, these are the long-term effects. This is what's happening in the body. So the first few days, 4,000 of your genes begin to reset. Within 6 weeks, your brain becomes more balanced. So this is when you'll start noticing your mood is balanced, you've got better mental clarity, better concentration and more focus. And then within 3 months, your collagen is increased. And this is where people start noticing that you're looking more glowing and younger. And it just goes from strength to strength. You just end up really feeling and seeing these benefits. And then within 6 months, your heart reverses in age. Wow, that's amazing, isn't it? So it's actually been clinically proven that it does reverse in age by up to 8 years. So that's just amazing. And it's not anti-aging, it's actually age reversing. And those are the words of David Schmidt, our CEO. So how do you wear X39? Well, as you can see from the pictures here, there's 2 places that are recommended. These are the areas that the clinical studies were done from, and they're acupressure points. So underneath the belly button or on the nape of the neck. So those are the recommended places. You can actually wear the patch wherever you want on the body. If you feel like you'd put it on a particular area of pain or something, that's fine, because they do actually work all the way through the body anyway. So what you do is you wear a patch for 12 hours, you take it off, leave it off for 12 hours, and then put a new one on the next morning. And basically it just repairs and rejuvenates. So you can wear more than one patch at a time, meaning that you can actually wear one of our supplementary patches as well as X39, just to give it even more of a boost. The really important thing is you've got to drink lots of water. You've got to keep hydrated, because this makes the patches much more effective. And if you do actually have any electrolytes, then this is fantastic as well. It just makes them a little bit more effective again. So X39 is so sophisticated, yet so simple to explain. So this is the time when I open up the floor and we hear from other people about their testimonials and what they've experienced on X39 and any benefits or results that you've experienced. So if I could ask a couple of people just to tell their story just for 2 minutes. And don't be shy, I know you all have a story. Otherwise I'll pick on someone. Okay, so Laura, would you like to say something?
Hi everyone. So I'm a busy foster carer. A year ago today, I got introduced to the patches. I was in a bit of a dark place, and Val, my upline, very kindly gave me a phone call and said, "Get your bum over here," basically. Um, I went away with some patches. I started on the Monday morning, and no word of a lie, by lunchtime, I was bouncing around the room, full of energy. I was like, "Oh my goodness, what is in this little patch? That's unbelievable." Fast forward a couple of months, my knee injury, my spondylitis, and my sciatica had gone. I was in no more pain, no more niggles. I was just blown away. I'd suffered with PCOS for most of my adult life. I hadn't had a period for 2.5 years. And in the August, so what that was 2 months in, I had my first period in 2.5 years. I was like, wow. Um,
Amazing.
all my menopausal symptoms vanished, night sweats disappeared, brain fog went, mental clarity is spot on now. And the more recent thing I noticed was used to get pins and needles in my hands at night when I was sleeping, and it was waking me up all night long. I don't get that anymore. And really, really, really clear skin, dark circles gone, hair is just growing and growing, and it's just absolutely amazing. And the best thing for me is being able to help so many people have a better quality of life. I absolutely love it. So thank you for introducing me, and everybody should be getting patched.
Yeah, definitely. Oh, brilliant, Laura. That was absolutely fantastic. Thank you. And yeah, it is really special being able to help other people as well, because, as I say, it can be life-changing for people. Okay, who else would like to say a few words?
I'm going to sneak in with a testimonial from somebody else
Yeah.
because I think most people have heard my testimonial, being a dog walker who couldn't walk, and that was a year ago, and now I can. And now, as many of you are aware, I also have a puppy because I've got lots of energy and I can walk a lot now, which is absolutely fantastic. So, at the weekend, I bought a camper van, which was all good. So I can go on my travels. Now, during the process of buying this camper van, I'd actually been talking to the guy I was buying it from, who had got quite a few health issues as well, including having lost his sense of smell. So I put a patch on him on Saturday and gave him a couple of spares. This morning at 7:33 exactly, I got a voice note from him saying he was absolutely amazed he could smell aftershave, he could smell deodorant, he could smell super glue, and today, for the first time, for as long as he could remember, he smelt coffee. And he said, I can't believe this. He said, I've not changed anything else. He said, and I've worn two patches. I've just put my third one on. I can smell coffee.
Wow.
Absolutely incredible. So yeah, he's very, very excited. So yeah, so am I.
That's brilliant. Absolutely fantastic. I was a
Yeah.
bit worried that you were saying he could sniff the super glue.
It was just things I think he was just going around going, oh my God, what can I smell?
Oh, I'll
But
sniff of
no.
that.
But yeah, yeah.
That's
It's
brilliant.
absolutely amazing that people are getting this. I mean, we've heard a lot of people getting back their sense of smell. And I know Joe Dix, when she was on the other day, she got back. She's gradually got back virtually all of her sense of smell, but her mother got back her sense of smell and taste after 38 years.
Amazing.
She'd had a
Absolutely
bang to the head,
amazing.
and 6 weeks of patching, and she'd got her sense of smell and taste back, which was absolutely crazy. So yeah, I thought I'd share that one. I'm sure someone else has got something else to share with us as well. So
Yeah, I think we should
I'll
have one more. That was
I'll
brilliant,
mute.
Val, then.
Yeah.
Thank you. Oh, Paula's got her hand up. Go ahead, Paula.
Hello, hello. Yes, this Val knows this. I know Val very well, and so she's heard this story. November the 1st last year, I had a knee replacement. I'm now called Superwoman because everyone was supposed to come and look after me, take it in turns with daughters and sister and that. And they expected me to be sitting there with my leg up, and I was running around getting people coffee and tea.
No.
And honestly, um, I don't know whether it was 3 weeks, I was on one crutch. And 6 weeks, I was at the hospital with two crutches to bring them back. And the physio said she's never seen in her career anyone after 6 weeks be able to bend their knee back as far as I could. She said
Wow.
never seen it before. And that is a nasty operation, a knee
Yeah.
operation. It's very painful. And it was painful, but not for that long. I mean, I
No.
did as I was told. I put ice on it and all the rest of it, but I'd been take. I don't know how long since I've been taking the patches.
I
It's
think it
not a
was,
year.
I think it was 6 weeks before you had your operation.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah,
Oh,
So
yeah, but
incredible.
it was incredible. And in fact, there's a chap there who had his operation the same day as me. And I thought, well, I recognise him. And he looked at me and he went, "You did have yours the same as me, didn't you?" And he was literally shuffling. And I think he was
Oh,
younger than me. I think he was younger than me. And he was shuffling on his two
Wow.
patches. Yeah, and I'm just
Did you
going
tell him
around.
about the patches?
Oh yeah, 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 yeah. And I told physio about them. But
Brilliant.
yeah, oh yeah, I did because they couldn't believe it. They
That's
couldn't believe it.
incredible.
Yeah, but my friends they called me. I thought you had knee operation. I said, yeah. But they do. They said, oh, here comes Superwoman.
Oh,
So
that's
yeah,
brilliant. What a great testimonial.
yeah. So many people saw it. They knew I was going in to have it, and then were thinking, oh, they got to cut. Oh, they got to do this. They got to do that, and they didn't. They
Wow.
didn't. It was great.
Oh, that's brilliant. How
Mm,
lovely. Fantastic. I'm sure you'll start noticing many more results as well as you go on in your patching journey.
mm.
So well done.
Oh yeah, my son, one of my boys, he has just had a bad back for ages, and he said he didn't want to sign up for it though because he wanted me to give them to him. So I gave him the first month.
Yeah.
And he said, "Oh, Mum, it's really fantastic." And I thought, well, I can't really afford to sort of give them to everybody because I couldn't.
No.
So, but he was sent there's a testimonial, the fact that he said that they worked, and he was really pleased.
Yeah. Oh,
So I don't know whether he's got his bad
fantastic.
back again or not. I don't know.
Well
So,
done. That was brilliant. Thank you, Paula. Thanks for sharing. And thank you,
okay.
everybody. Does anyone else want to say anything before we move on? Okay, I'm going to start sharing the screen again then. I'm just going to talk to you a little bit about the company itself then and the business opportunity. Okay, so Lifewave has been going for over 20 years now, and we're open in over 75 countries, so really international. The great thing about the patch is that it's not a Me Too product. So basically, we've got no competition. We're not like the weight loss companies or skincare or supplements where there is so much competition out there. The market is flooded, and someone's always got something better than you. Well, we are out there on our own and leading the way, and we do not have any competition. So it's such a unique product and such an exciting time to get involved with this business. So in 2021, we had sales of $20 million. But in 2022, you can see it shot right up to $320 million. And this was when X39 was launched. So it really took off quickly. In 2023, we had sales of $430 million. And last year we had over $600 million, which is incredible. But this year we are going for the $1 billion mark. So it's just really exciting times. So Lifewave has now been ranked #1 momentum company in the world for 2 years running, which just shows the growth year on year. And as you can see there, it's just shot up from 2021 to present day. And you're definitely in the right place at the right time. And also with this team as well that we are all part of, we are actually the fastest growing team in this business as well. So definitely the right place at the right time. So what's most important in your life at the moment? Like what has brought you here this evening? What would you like to improve? Would you like more family time? Would you like a bit more time freedom? Or maybe you want more security or to be able to travel more? Or maybe you want better health or less debt or all of these, or maybe just one of these things. Well, Lifewave can help with all of these, whether it's through the patch itself or through the business opportunity. And the business opportunity is second to none. So this compensation plan is amazing and so simple to use. So all you have to do is work with the binary system. We build one team left and one team right. So if you introduce 2 people on your left and 2 people on your right, then you go to the rank of manager, and this is where all the magic starts to happen and all the bonuses start opening up to you. And one of the really exciting bonuses is called the matching bonus. And this basically means that you can earn off the people that you have introduced into the business. So you can earn off first, second and third lines, either 25% or 20% of their bonuses. And it doesn't come direct from the actual person itself. It comes direct from Lifewave. So just a little thank you for introducing these people into the business and just training them up and showing them the way. So as you can see, it can really increase very quickly your income. It's a really lucrative business to be in.
Yeah.
So basically there's 3 different packages that you can actually get involved with Lifewave with. So the first one is the core package. Can you mute yourselves, please, guys? If you're not already muted. Thank you. Yes, so the core pack is 3 sleeves of X39. So this basically means that you can use the patches yourself, and you can also, if you want to, share them with a loved one. But you've got 3 sleeves there, so that's 3 months supply. In a sleeve you get 30 patches. So this is really good, as I say, if you want to just try the patches. If you want to get a little bit more involved in the business, then you can actually go for the advanced pack. Now this is 6 sleeves of X39, and this just basically means that you can obviously try them yourself, but you can also share with any family members, or if you wanted to sell them to potential customers as well, you can do. If you really want to get stuck into the business and you're a real entrepreneur, then the premium pack is the one to go for, because you are getting loads of sleeves there. You're getting 20 sleeves of X39. So loads for you to either use or to sell on to potential customers. And the great thing about this is you're getting the patches at the cheapest price per sleeve possible. It's $87.50 per sleeve. And the other great thing about this is that we offer a money back guarantee. Yes, a 30-day money back guarantee. So it's real peace of mind there and really risk-free. Also, we recommend that you go for a monthly subscription. This just makes sure that your order is coming in every month and you don't have to worry about ordering it then. It's already set up for you. So you're never without your patches. And also it keeps you active in the business, so you can keep earning those bonuses as you go along. So there's 2 main websites that I'd steer you towards to do your research. So thisisit.info.com is the one to go for if you want a little bit more information on the product itself, or on testimonials, or the science behind things. If you want to look more into the business side of things and the compensation plan, then head towards thisisitteam.com, and you've got absolutely loads of videos there where you can just do your research and just find out as much as you want to about this company and the business itself. If you haven't written those down, then feel free to take a screenshot of that now. And it's just full of information, so fantastic. Okay, so the time is now to make your move. If you're serious about your dream, then get involved, get started with X39, put a patch on, feel the benefits and share with everybody. It's as simple as that. And this is real hope for the future. You're really building something here for you and your family. So there's no better time than to get involved than right now. So thank you for listening to the presentation. Thanks for joining us. If you have any questions, please get back to the person that introduced you onto this call, and we look forward to welcoming you into the team soon. So thank you very much. I'm going to stop recording, and we will